Welcome friends back to Vertoak City. And at the end of the last episode I disappeared into a portal and it all went horribly wrong. Yeah, it pretty much broke my game. My game was completely broken. I did manage to get it back up and going again, and then I realized there's a new version of the map that I'm playing. So before it was version 11 and now we're in version 12, and it has a much nicer welcome center, as you can see here. This is very nice. I've already spent loads of time sort of trying to rebuild some of the things I built in the previous version and just get the city back to the way it was. But I've also added a heap of new stuff as well, which I'm going to show you. Before we do though, let's leave the welcome center and give credit to the mighty creator that is FishXCV Hockey Sun 48. I thought they were two separate people, but actually it's just this guy, Fish95. And he's got a Tumblr, which is fish95.tumblr.com, which you can visit as well. And like, total credit, this is the most awesome map. I'm having the best fun exploring it and rebuilding things. And you can see, if you've visited Vertoak before, I'm saying it wrong too, it's Vertoak. I've got to say it properly. I think it's Vertoak. Somebody tell me if I'm saying it right or not. Yeah, but you can see this is slightly different too. If you've been to Vertoak before, I've changed the exterior of the welcome center a bit. I'm gonna like try and keep a few things. Yeah, but I'm using a few mods to make a few changes, and I've changed the roads, and this map is so huge though that I'm never going to be able to change everything. So yeah, I thought today I'd show you something that I started building in version 11, and then I was like, oh, maybe I should just use the new map. So I've rebuilt it in version 12, and we'll just go there now. I'm using a few different mods that have given me a few different blocks as well. Oh my god, this is actually the second time I started recording, because last time a creeper came along and did this, which I'll have to fix up. That's just terrible. It was one creeper, it did this huge hole. It's like, and in the building too. Oh my god. So I've been playing this mostly on creative because pretty much of that, because creepers have just been blowing up all the stuff that I've been building if I try and stay in survival for too long. So this, my friends, is Cake Boss. And you can see, if you watch the previous episode, I have a house here which I've redone. This is my house. Yep. And next door is this really ugly grey building, looked like a really depressing office building. And pretty much I've turned it to chocolate. This is actually chocolate bricks and chocolate cobble, not bricks, blocks, I don't know what they're called. But this is chocolate cobble. The whole building is made of candy and chocolate. And you're probably wondering, how? What crazy mod is this? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. But first, I'm just going to show you around the corner here. What I'm going to do is I'm setting up a few little franchises, I guess. I don't know if that's too like the real world. But Cake Boss, this is what Cake Boss are. They have lots of shops. I've only built one so far, but I'm going to build a heap of them. And inside is just nothing but cake. And anyone who knows me knows that I love cake so much, so it makes sense that the first thing I do is create like a massive cake shop franchise. This makes total sense to me. And we're using the HarvestCraft mod as well, although apparently there's one called Bakery Craft which I haven't tried, which I might have to try. But you can see we've got lots of cakes in here. You can buy pineapple upside down cake and cherry cheesecake, and I like the chocolate sprinkles cake. Oh, that must be where the cash is kept, because I got rid of the cash register because it was so big. So now cash is just kept in that cupboard. Don't tell anyone, that's where they keep the cash. Oh, I've told everyone. More cakes, chocolate sprinkle cakes, our standard Minecraft cake, which you can see there as well. And I don't know what to do here. Like, this shop was a cake shop before I changed it, but the cakes were like in the floor. And this was all glass. You could see the cakes, but it looked really weird. But then now I've changed it, you can't see any cakes at all. But I imagine they would be inside here. I don't know if you have any ideas of how I could display cakes in here. That would be really good. Possibly I need to do some more item frames maybe. It's a bit dark too. I should make it a bit lighter. So this is Cake Boss, and then down here is just the cake kitchen. And I can hear, I've been in here a few times, I can hear loads of mobs, but I can't see them outside. I think they're in a basement down here or something. So as long as they're not in here with us, we're fine. But this is where all the ingredients are kept, and these were already in here. I didn't change any of this. What I probably need to do is add... Oh, I stole all the cookies actually. I didn't put them back. Okay. See, listen to that. There's loads of mobs in someone's basement, I think. That's insane. I just want to get away from there. So the cake, this store is a bit spooky at the moment because there's something going on in the basement, which I need to sort out. But that's what a cake boss shop looks like. And I'll just check for creepers. No. And hopefully there'll be lots of these dotted around the city. So we'll go back to Cake Boss headquarters. It was called Cake Inc. or something. I just thought Cake Boss was a much better name. So yeah, it's all Cake Boss now. It's Boss Cake at Cake Boss. Hey, that's a good slogan actually. So we go into the foyer, and eventually I might add... Actually, if you guys have any suggestions for villager mods, I might add some actual villagers into some of these buildings. When I feel like they're finished enough. Because it'd be nice if someone was actually on reception rather than just empty. But I think the whole thing with Vertoak City is that it is empty. Like, it's at the start it says, the city is empty, everyone's gone away. So it's kind of mysterious, like where's everyone gone? And I guess that's part of the adventure. We've just gone into the cake lab. And this is where Cake Boss employees... They get their creative time, they can make cakes and discuss cakes, and I just love cakes, so this makes so much sense to me. And they got a big work table, and they got all the pictures of the cakes on the walls. I think it's a bit dark. I don't know why it's so dark. Sorry, just turned up my brightness, didn't make any difference. I'm on the brightest setting too. Maybe I'll brighten it up in Final Cut. Yeah, so this eventually, like, see, this is some test cakes, and this is where all the ingredients will be kept, and then they've got fridges for milk and eggs, and so there's everything in here for you to make whatever cake you like. And they experiment and make all sorts of crazy cakes. So some villagers in lab coats will be good. Maybe that would be good. Oh, and there's grenadine on each floor too, but I don't think... Oh, it is stocked! Yum! So you can have some grenadine, which... I actually don't know what grenadine does for you. If I have some... Whoops, no, stop looking at the dispenser. Oh, no, that... Well, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, this? Okay, it's like glass. Yeah, I'll have to look up what you do with grenadine, I'm not sure. Not that, obviously. But yeah, I thought instead of water coolers, they would have grenadine. That would be much more refreshing, maybe. These offices too, like, I've set up all the partitions, but I haven't actually put desks in or anything yet, because it'll take ages. So, yeah, so in version 11, I actually had set up all the offices, but yeah, because I've had to totally rebuild it all over again. I just haven't had time, and I keep getting distracted by other projects. I had to rebuild so many things, like I rebuilt the art gallery, which we'll have a look at some point, and this building, which you hadn't seen before, and there's just so many things I've rebuilt. So yeah, this was the executive offices on the top floor, and yeah, I had these all set up, but I've changed them. But they'll be nice once I put desks and stuff in here, and I'll put flower pots and things. They have really good views. There's an airplane. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, so I would like to work in this office. I keep thinking this is like the trendiest office in Vertoak. Like everyone wants to work for Cake Boss because, frankly, I just would really like to work for Cake Boss because I love cake. I love cake so much. Cake is my life. Is this office? No, this must be the chief executive's office, I think. You can see like there's lots of odd sort of window frames and coloured wood and stuff like that. There's a very good reason for all that, which I'm going to show you right now, I think. We need to go up onto the roof though. which is just up here. What's that? It's a portal, but it's not a nether portal. Oh my god! I get so excited by this. We're going to go in for a sec, but I just want to show you we're standing inside a giant cake. I'm so happy with this build. It's actually like a cake on top of the building. So I'm just gonna switch to creative quickly so I can show you, because there's no way. Oh, that's not how you do it. Game mode creative. Is that right? Yep. Because there's no way to actually get on top of the cake. But yeah, it's a giant cake. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I'm really happy with this, but yeah, if maybe you've got some suggestions for improving it or anything like that. But if we get a different view, there's my house down there. I have several houses now. Yeah, so from the street level you can't see the top, unfortunately, but I guess like if you're in an aeroplane or a helicopter, because there's helicopter pads around here as well, you can have a look. So yeah, that's the Cake Boss headquarters with a massive cake on top. I guess that's kind of their logo or their symbol. It's the cake, the atypical classic Minecraft cake. So let's go back into game mode survival. Yeah, and let's go through the portal and see where. If you know what this mod is, then it won't be a surprise. But if you don't, let's go have a look. So just load this up. Oh my god, we're falling. We're falling. We're so falling. We're falling a lot. It doesn't do damage, which is good, because that would be a really awful thing. Hey, look out there. There's like little Loch Ness monsters swimming around. Oh yeah, so yeah. This is going to be a Cake Boss building once it's finished. But it's just not for the moment. But we're in CandyCraft Candyland. Everything's made of edible candy. These are chocolate trees, chocolate or marshmallow trees. This is cake dough with icing. The grass is made of sweets, which is just amazing. Oh, no sweets come out of that. Yeah. So, yeah, I think even the water is like tasty water or something. So if we wander around a bit, I don't want to get too lost though. It's quite easy to get lost in these Oh, I've got a flower. Oh, I planted a flower. I want to get some sweets though. There's no sweets coming out of this grass. I thought there were sweets in the grass. Maybe I haven't done something yet. Maybe I need to activate something to get the sweets. I don't know. But yeah, all these trees you can... Oh, that's exciting. Here in their native habitat, the humbug pig. See the humbug pig roaming wild, unaware of the predator behind them that's about to come and do this. Oh, no. Oh, they're really fast, humbug pigs. Oh, but not fast enough. And I got a candy cane. Oh, and I got something else happened. What just happened? I got a ding. Was that experience points? Is that all it was? I went up a level? Let's get another one. And apparently you can make stuff out of these candy canes. Whoops. If I go like this... I should probably need a crafting table. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm just going to quickly chop down a tree, make a crafting table, and then we'll head back to the shelter. Because as sweet and cute and whatever as this place looks, it's actually full of really deadly things that... I get killed a lot. I've visited CandyCraft a few times and I just get killed over and over. And lost. Because there's no... Everything looks the same. This is like... The version I played didn't have as many foresty bits. I feel like I get a bit lost with all the trees. Maybe there's several biomes now. Maybe there's lots of different biomes. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, it's getting really dark. But we're here. I don't want anything attacking me because I'm just... Yeah, so this needs to be a proper base with lights and a beacon and crafting tables and everything. It needs everything. And hopefully we'll come back and I would have done all that and I can show you like Cake Boss's headquarters in this new dimension. But for now we'll just head back to where we came from. And see where we land. Where are we going? Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was intense. Are we okay? We didn't lose any life or anything, so that's good. Seem to have candy bubbles coming off us. And we're on top of the cake! Which means I'm definitely going to have to put some sort of ladder up or something because I don't know how to get down without jumping. Dare I? Yep, that's fine. That's really good. I only lost a heart, 2 hearts, so that's really good. Yeah, so this is Cake Boss's secret to their amazing cakes. Is they have a candy port. They can get whatever. What am I trying to say? So excited by cake that I've lost the ability to speak. Yeah, this is the candy porthole. I'm just going to end the episode because I've obviously lost the ability to actually say anything else. But yeah, I hope you like the Cake Boss headquarters. If you do, leave a like on the video and then I'll know that you liked what the headquarters are like. Or if you have any suggestions on what I can do to improve it, or mods you think I should try and install in Vertoak City, then let me know. Hints, tips, comments, likes, let me know. Thanks for stopping by and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!
Suddenly I remember what I forgot. Should forget that I've been thinking a lot lately about swimming pools. Cause swimming in one would be really cool. Thinking a lot lately about swimming pools. Cause swimming in one would be really cool.